it's a lot of things. Like man, I like the camaraderie and all that. Like it's because amongst camaraderie brings competition, and competition brings out the best in everybody, the better version. You know, if it's done right, if it's on a good note, you know what I mean, if it's for the betterment of the city. So, you know, it's a lot of things, and that's why some people they can't really knock that promoter shit, because if it wasn't for niggas really throwing for parties, niggas would be out in these streets doing some crazy shit. Because if you really looked at it from a hustle standpoint, look at everything that's grown from throwing a party. You got graphic designers that's being groomed. You got photographers. You got DJs. Hosts. You got hosts.
Turning into promoters.
Not only that, you got hosts that's being groomed to actually host events.
Right.
Like you got like D-Night. Shout out to fucking D-Night.
I think D-Night the next Fat Man.
I swear to God. I swear on my life. Shout out to D-Night. See, you gotta understand, man, when you coming from a hustle standpoint and you're really trying to make something of this shit, you'll see certain talents and know, like, yo, that nigga is on to something. So, you see what I'm saying? That's why I said it's a different approach. You got the working nigga who throws parties just because it's a nice hustle and it's a good thing. He don't have to put all his money that he makes from this. It's not a quick flip for him. Right. So he puts more thought into it.
Right.
Not knocking the niggas that's not. I'm not knocking anybody, but it's just a certain thought process. It's life. That's how shit go. So when I see a nigga like D-Night, I'm like, oh shit.
Right.
This nigga on to something. Like, if you see how he commands the crowd, this not dick eating. This is just on some business, on some let's make money, seeing niggas quality and seeing what niggas. Some niggas got born talents.
Right.
D-Night has a born talent. I see the nigga all the time. His aura. Big nigga, he don't mind taking his shirt off, walking around on the mic. That's D-Night, and that nigga is a fucking gem. Like, that nigga's a fucking diamond in the rough. Because sure enough, if
the right nigga sing,
he will be a host, or he'll be on radio,
on some Fat Man Scoop type shit.
On some on radio host type shit. These niggas is nice.
They eyes
crazy. They just need a little grooming. Then you look at certain individuals, man, that's being spun out of being in the promoters circuit. Then you look at certain DJs. Yeah. Of course, Active already there.
You got your Diamond Cuts.
You got Diamond Cuts. You got Hollywood, who is probably the most underrated DJ in the city.
Yeah.
Being as though for what he brings to the table, like I said, I'm not knocking no other DJs because there's a lot of hot niggas out here that needs to be on a radio station. Yeah, shout out to Marty G's, who's fucking, he's a fucking DJ problem. Ricochet. Shout out, you know I was gonna get there. Shout out to Rick, who's a fucking problem. Shout out to fucking DJ Amir, one of the young niggas, hot as shit,
right? Who
needs to be, you know, these people are being spun out of all this shit. Then you got, what else? You got actual public relation individuals, you know, who are good with dealing with people and people cling to. Shout out to Dana Dane.
Yeah.
Who I have seen grow from a nigga who was just doing events to a nigga is actually putting together.
Two girls. Odessa, she. Yeah. They got personalities that's
like these unmatched. Motherfuckers. That's what I'm saying. Like these people, these are personalities being brung out, you know, and being spun into something that can possibly be used as a real life job. You see what I'm saying? And niggas forget that the shit we call promoter in a white people's world, it actually has a piece of paper behind it. Whether it's associates, masters, shit is called event planner.
Right.
So there is structure to this shit. Like, you can bring structure to it. You see what I'm saying? You know, and then you got graphic designers. Myself. Stack. You know what I mean? The nigga Mars.
Gianni Lee.
Shout out to Gianni. Shout out to fucking Shaheed. Shout out to fucking Major, LJ, fucking Kyle with the camera. Shout out to my man Poe. Shout out to fucking
niggas don't know Poe coming.
Shout out to oh yeah,
like
that's two.
Shit,
a lot of videographers and shit. Shout out to them. He doing his thing with the video. Shout out to motherfucking Skeet, who now has been spun out into a fucking comedian.
Right.
So is rules to this shit if niggas abide by them that can actually work in the benefit of, you know, this promoter shit don't have to be long term. You could be spun out into other things if niggas really put their heads together and really be on some, you know, some business shit. You know what I mean? And it's a lot of other niggas that I probably didn't shout out. Oh, shout out to the nigga Heem. Ain't that the nigga Rothstein?
Yeah.
Ain't he doing graphics and shit? I seen him doing graphics and gradually getting better.
But then you got so many
That's
groups.
The nigga S. Dot, you know.
You got groups like, you got on On Deck, you got Philly Network, you got the whole I Am Uptown shit, you got Star Family, you got fucking who else we got?
Crown Yourself.
Crown Yourself.
You got Soul Meads, and you got Bomb Squad.
I Love My Team. I think that's the brand, or
I don't know. Niggas be coming up with so much shit, so many.
There's so many groups, but. Friday, I'm about to bomb, open Old City back up. House Fridays.
Bring your red cup.
Saturday, that's anywhere in the city.
Saturday is anywhere.
Sunday, shout out to Russian, Tierra. And there you go.
We need more weeklies though. Every night should be a night where everybody go out. You know what I mean?
The school's coming home soon, so.
Summer gonna be hot. Summer gonna be crazy in the city because I think it's gonna bring out the best. It's gonna bring out a lot in everybody.
The house is gonna get a lot larger, so.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
No, mine's is. So
it's gonna be a lot outdoor events and things like that. You know, me and Millie put together some things. Millie, Day got something coming.
Day, M. Grace,
Rush,
Don P, Son, DJ, not DJ, my fault, DJ Equip at one point, but it's Equip now.
That nigga.
Who else you got? You got the team that I've been running with: C. Woods, Nook, Reese, K Rock, Banks, D, G Money, all of them. Like,
we got something special. We
can't
really talk too much about that.
It's gonna get ugly.